Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're here. I don't have anything special happening, but you know, this is my happy place. I kind of have a lot going on in my life personally, so this is kind of where, you know, I just come down and, you know, talk to you guys and play with some makeup. So if you want to see what look I come up with, then keep on watching. Okay, so I actually have this new palette right here from Violet Voss. It's the Tie Die 4, and she looks like so. So this is actually pretty. So yeah, let's just jump into this video. No, you know, wasting time. I'm gonna go in with my number 2 from P.Louise Base. I feel like I need to stock up on my bases because I am running low. I'm gonna use this. This is a 142, and that's a concealer buffing brush from Juvia. I like this brush. So my heat just come on, which means it's gonna be cold, or the temperature is dropping significantly. I think we have a cold front coming. I'm in Texas. We don't really get super cold, but sometimes Mother Nature be trying to comfort us. I'm going into this shade right here. This shade calls Neon Dye. We're gonna go into Neon Dye. Let's try this. A T83 should be fine. This is from Makeup Shack, and I'm gonna go in with Neon Dye. I'm gonna start with this eye. I never start with this eye. This color, oh, this shade is kind of bright. Oh, we're gonna do the same thing over here right after I pass this brush on here. You know, I've been watching some YouTube channels. Just, I like to go around and just kind of support, you know, small YouTubers. But some of this content like just baffles me, you know. Like, I know my content need work, like, you know, we're all small and we're all kind of working on that, but I'm like, dude, like, where do you get off giving like relationship advice? Like, I don't know. Like, if I want relationship advice, I'm gonna go to like a doctor or some, you know, some people that's like qualified, somebody that's qualified to give me relationship advice. Just bringing this shade is so bright, but I love it. And so I'm packing it and then I'm swirling it kind of so I can get, so I'll stamp it down and then I'll swirl just so I can get like a diffuse at the edges, but I don't necessarily want it like, you know, diffuse here. I just want it diffuse here. I'm gonna try a T45 from Makeup Shack, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I'm gonna go into this shade called Coral Twist, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corners. Oof. Just right here. So, oh, that is bright. And just kind of blend it a little bit with that green. This is looking quite fruity, like a watermelon or something, like a watermelon candy. Like, I know this is super bright for this time of year, but I have this palette there for a little bit and I want to test it out. Okay, I'm gonna use my number CC3 from Showstopper Beauty. It looks like so. These brushes are so good for like hot crease, like it's amazing. And I'm gonna use my NYX Glitter Glue. Should I do the orange? I'm gonna use this brush. This is what, a T48 from Makeup Shack. I feel like this would be perfect for me to apply whatever shimmer I'm gonna put here. And I'm still thinking about it. Let's go with this shade. I'm gonna go with Crunch Pattern, and I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna use that same brush. And this palette has a really pretty blue, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna be good. I've been doing like so many blue looks lately, so I'm not gonna touch that blue, even though that's all I'm seeing. Like, I'm looking at the palette and literally all I'm seeing is that blue that's like, please do something with me. But no, I'm gonna be a good person and I'm not gonna use that blue. However, I'm gonna use this purple shade. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Cutie Violet, and I'm gonna put it in my outer V just to get like a little bit of darkness, just a little bit. And I'm gonna use an M506 for that. Basically just a little bit of darkness. Oh, maybe just a little bit more. Ooh, this is like, so when I put it, it's super pigmented. However, when I blend it all, it kind of like disappears. It's like I lost most of my green. I don't like how what this purple is doing. See why I like to just stick with my greens, sorry, my blues, because they always work. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm trying to get another shade that I can use to like fix this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna go into this palette real quick. I use this purple shade from this, that's the Nubian Royal palette from Juvia's Place. Because the purple that I use, like, you see the difference? Look at this purple and then look at this. Like, the purple just disappeared. I wasn't trying to use another palette, but I need a dark shade and none of the shades in the palette is gonna work. So we just have to go in here real quick and just try to make this work. Like, we have to make this part, we have to make this look work, because you know, I'm gonna go back to this green. Okay, so I literally can't save this look. Like, I don't know what to do with this. See, like with this, like this, it's not gonna work. So we're gonna take off this look.
You think this is funny?
Do you not?
And that's why it's just makeup, guys, because sometimes this shit happens. Like, this palette is terrible. Ah, just waste my time. Okay, we gotta just chuck along. This palette is annoying me. I was super excited actually to like work with this palette. Now I'm like annoyed. So let me try this. Let's go into the purple first. I'm gonna just put the purple down. So either way, this purple is crappy. See, it's already patching up. Like, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna just use this purple from Juvia's Place and just call it a day. I'm kind of annoyed that that purple shade is so bad in that palette. Like, I was like stamping and it was like falling apart. Like, it was stamping patchy, which is like unheard of, unless if you buy like a really cheapy like palette. Like, I get that palette was not cheap at all. Like, I literally spent like almost an hour, like 30 minutes, well, maybe not an hour, like 30 minutes, just like wasting my time. Now we're gonna go back to the green. Please don't let me have to redo this, because then I'll be done. If I have to redo this video or redo this look, I'll just call it a night. And I'm just gonna go into the green. And I'm just gonna buff the edges. And we're gonna go into the pink shade. I'm gonna put it right here. It's fine, even if I still have a little bit of patchiness, but it's fine. Like so. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. And let's go back to that pink. I'm pretty much using the same brushes that I used before, just trying to like salvage this look. And we're just gonna, you know, blend it to the green. Just keep, you know, working this in. This green is like not showing up here. Oh my god. Now we have no problem. No problemo. Just gonna go back to my NYX glue and I'm gonna clean up this brush, which was the T48 that I used before. See guys, and that happens when you're doing like, you know, first impressions, because I've never used this palette before and I've used other shades that just works, but apparently not this one. Now we're gonna go back into crunch pattern, which was at gold. I'm so scared because I don't know what to use to blend these two shades together. Oh Jesus Christ. I'm gonna wet this. This is it's like a dual-ended brush from It Cosmetic, and it's called an all-over shadow / eyeliner brush. I'm gonna do this. Let's go to pink spiral, maybe. No, let's go into orange ombre. And I'm gonna try to like blend this out just a little bit. See, and this shimmer sucks. Let's not mess up this look. Like I'm so close to being done with this eye. Oh. This is definitely not my. This was hard. Okay, I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty eyeliner real quick. Just, you know, get the little liner going. Now let's clean this mess I have going on under my eye. This, I don't know. I don't even know about this look. But we're gonna move along, because, you know, we know that those shadows were not working. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of my Pharmacy moisturizer. I need to bring up some of my other primers from downstairs. Oh, actually I have this one right here. I'm gonna use my liquid silk canvas from Tatcha, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my Orsay. I'm gonna use this 732 from Luxie. This foundation, I really like it. My only issue with it is, as I've said I think in my previous videos, the shade range. So they have like 6 shades, and this is the darkest shade, which is Laura, L-U-R-A, Lura. My thing is, like, if you're gonna do a product, like they say, it's like for Asian women with yellow undertone. Like, I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out. Just make a foundation for everybody. So there's 2 things about this foundation, right? Like, it's kind of on the pricey side. I think I bought it when they had like 20% off, but even then it's still like $60 something. But like, I really like it. But I hate using like stuff like that on my channel, because I'm just like, okay, now I'm over here talking about this foundation and how it's great, but you guys can't even try it out even if you wanted to, you know? So I don't like that. So it's not like crazy full coverage, but I like the finish. It's moisturizing. Do you see the glow? The glow.
Here we go. I'm gonna be myself. You look.
Okay, and I'm gonna go in with my Jeffree Star corrector. I'm gonna use this E28 from Morphe, and I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever concealer, the matte velvet skin, and this is in shade 3.5. And I'm gonna use my black opal in Karob. I don't know why I say it like that. I really like this. Like, I ordered some Ulta actually, but they don't sell it in store, which I don't like. So I just gonna have to wing it on what shade is gonna be my shade, but it's all good in the hood. Yeah, I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is an E34 from Morphe. And just gonna bring this down here to give me like a shadow like so. Okay, now I'm gonna take this M335 from Morphe and then we're gonna go ahead and blend in this concealer. So when I put it, I just go back with my bronzer brush and just kind of like make sure it's seamless. I like this concealer, but I keep forgetting that I can't put it and go on, you know, do everything else. It dries really fast. It still works, it just takes forever for you to blend after that. So I'm gonna go back to this brush and just tap the edges like so. Now I'm gonna go into my Beauty Bakery Flour Powder, and I'm gonna put this on the Real Techniques 206, and I'm just gonna stamp it here. And that's a lot of powder, but it's gonna stay exactly like that. And I'm gonna go in with my face powder, which is, oh my girl, Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, let me don't say that she's not my girl, but I just thought that sounded good. And I'm gonna put it on a 734 from Luxie. And this is my Charlotte Tilbury for the Forces mascara. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use these. These are my Dubai, and I've come back to this because like one of my favorite lashes. Still not 100% happy with how this look came out, but it's better than where it started, so that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Now I'm gonna go in with my Karity E28 brush. So I'm gonna go in with that purple, which is the one I use from Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna put this on a flat shader brush from Bodyography. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this like here. I do have some fallout, that's why I left that powder heavy under there, because I did get some fallout before. See, that's why, you know, buying expensive shadows doesn't always necessarily mean it's gonna work, because the price difference in these are significant. And this is like, doesn't really work. Like, I don't know what it's doing, but I'm already here, so I'm gonna make it work, you know? Like, what am I gonna do? We got so far, so we're gonna make it work. Man, I have another dental appointment. I felt like I was done with them dental appointments, but apparently no. Yeah, I cleaned that out because the last time I left it there and I tried to blend it out, then it became like real dark. So okay, now we're gonna go into that orangey pinky shade that I have right here, and I'm gonna use that to blend that purple. I'm so done. I'm just done. I'm not done, but you know what I mean? This look is annoying me. And maybe I'm hungry too. That's making like everything get on my nose. Maybe I'm hangry. This is a 210 from M.A.C, and that's just a pencil brush, and I'm putting a little bit of the NYX glitter glue here. Now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Bright, just a greenish shade. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. I'm not sure why I say my waterline, but you know what I mean, my inner corners. I know you like. Let's try Strobe Light from Barry M. It's a green liner. I'm gonna use my Besca bronzer, and this one is in Kissed by Diane on my BH Cosmetic Pro brush. And I'm gonna use my powder on a Real Techniques brush. well, a Real Technique sponge and my Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm just gonna, you know, clean that up. And I'm gonna use the Pink Passion from ABH, and it looks like so. I'm just gonna use all 3 shades. And I'm gonna use my Jouer Cosmetic Topaz liner. I'm not liner, sorry. A highlighter. Okay, so let's do kind of a nude lip, because, you know, this eye is like out there. I'm gonna use So Rare from Juvia's Place. Actually, I'm gonna use this lipstick. This is Uncuffed from Fenty Beauty. Let's set that face with my Skin de Nivea spray. And I'm gonna just put a headband on today. Well, what I usually put is called like a bandeau, and then this one is like a headband. Okay, that's it guys for this video. This palette sucks. Like, that's like just, you know, long and short story of it. As like I had to, like, you know, start the video, I record the look, and then I had to re-record it because it was terrible. I couldn't even like put that video out there. So yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.